Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Wandalee. If you're returning, welcome back. As you can see by the title of this video, this is my living room tour. I wish I could say it was an updated living room tour, but it's not. The only video that I shared of my living room was when I initially purchased the house, and that is in my semi-empty house tour, which I will link down below. And yeah, so a lot has happened since then. I did paint the living room. Then I got married and I replaced the fireplace, make it look like modern cement. My husband and I finally finished furnishing the living room, so it's finally done and I want to share it all with you. The style of the living room is very neutral. It's a modern farmhouse type of vibe. It does have some traditional elements to it. The colors that we use are very calming and neutral. There's cream, beige, white, gray, with touches of black, and then I also threw in a little bit of moss green to give it a little pop of color, but it's very calming and relaxing. I do have a few elements that are more like very industrial and raw looking, so it's very neutral, but it doesn't feel cold. It still feels very welcoming and inviting. And also, if any of you are struggling on how to situate furniture or how to decorate a room that is a living room that is on the small to medium size, and also if there's a lot of space or windows or doors and you're not sure how to situate it, especially if it's an open concept space like mine, keep on watching. So without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, so I'm going to start with the curtains because I actually replaced these curtains after having like a really light gray curtains, and what I realized was I wasn't playing onto the vaulted ceilings like I should have, and also the color was blending too much with the walls. So I got these really nice green moss colored curtains. I raised the bar higher because you definitely want to play on your tall ceilings. And yeah, and I wanted it to look more luxurious and add a little bit more color to it. I got these on Amazon, and I'm going to show you guys a picture of the white curtains that I had before. And so I found these really pretty moss green ones on Amazon. I got the length of 108, and I feel like in the sunlight you could see it better. It's a really pretty moss green color, and they are blackout curtains, but they weren't actually wide enough for my windows. I mean, they weren't actually wide enough for my glass sliding door, so I actually had to purchase 4 sets because they came in a pack of 2. So on each panel there's actually 2 curtains. Let me show you. I wanted them to gather more, so you can see there's actually 2 panels there. And I did this because in order to make it look more like luxurious and full and have like that gathered look that I was going for, the one panel wasn't cutting it. When I would close the sliding glass doors, they were just kind of like flat out and there was no gathering. And I'll show you guys a picture now so you can see the difference. Then what I did was, as my baby's outside, what I did was they were about 108, and I just wanted them similar to my to the primary bedroom. I wanted them to sweep the floor, so I cut them so that they're just sweeping the floor, and it just gives it a whole nother look. And then of course I have the same thing on this side. There goes my baby Bella sleeping. So you can see there's something about gathered curtains that just make the living room look a lot more luxurious and comfortable. And on each side we have a doggy bed. We have this one here, which Bella is sleeping on. We have 3 dogs. And then we have this one here. And then we have the little toy bin right there. Yeah, so those are the curtains. I got them on Amazon. I will put everything in the link down below. All right, next we'll move on to the fireplace. This fireplace, you guys, it was pretty much over a year of work into this fireplace. The original fireplace was like a gray tile, and I'll show you guys a picture the way it looked before. It was a gray tile. and then I grouted it white, and then I grouted it gray. On top. So the reason why it was a lot of work was because I had to get rid of all the ridges that the tile created, because it was like bumpy, and I had to smoothen it out. So I had to do white grout first, and I used non-sanded grout, you guys. I didn't want to use cement. I didn't want to hire anyone. So I figured after doing my kitchen, I liked the way grout worked. So I used white non-sanded grout. I did a coat of that first to get rid of the pattern of the brick tiles. And then I went gray over, and I want a nice really light gray to kind of make it look like cement. And it's not perfect, but I actually like that like natural type of texture. It looks very modern. And then of course I grouted the step underneath. I put blue tape down there. And this was a major project. And then of course, I wasn't sure how I was gonna hang that television. Thank God, I ended up meeting my husband Carlos, and he ended up installing the TV. Otherwise, I would still not have a TV here because I did not know how to get that done. I also refaced the fireplace. I'll insert a picture of that as well. The fireplace was like it was black, but it had like a brassy tone to it, and it had a lot of gold details. I believe like the handles were gold, and there was just more gold, and it was just very tacky and 70s. So I just spray painted it black with a high intensity heat black spray paint from Home Depot that's made for grills and barbecues. So that worked out well. So this is our little wood rack. We got this on Amazon, and I really like it because it's a nice sturdy wood rack. It's not too big. It fits perfectly in the fireplace, but it comes with the tools hanging at the side. So it's very subtle. It doesn't look like congested. You have the one to grab the wood, to poke the wood. And then on the other side, we have the little dustpan and the sweeper. And then of course we have the television, which my husband installed. Over here, this was a challenge because we had all this wiring coming out, and we didn't want to drill holes into the wall. So I kind of just got these covers right here, and that's where all the wiring is going. Now, eventually I'm going to actually paint them a really light gray so that they blended more with the gray grout, and so it looks a little more seamless. So I put 3 of those with like a sticky adhesive. And then the tricky part for me was we don't have cable. What we do is we subscribe to a lot of types of channels like Fubo, Netflix, and Amazon. And I wanted to hide the Xbox. So this was a project in itself, you guys. And I came up with a really creative solution. You may not even be able to tell because I did such a good job at it. But in this box right here, this little basket is the Xbox. And then right on top, I put faux eucalyptus leaves. And I set a vase right on top, a nice tall vase that I got at Home Goods. And then I put these branches in here. Originally, all I had were these that I ordered from Amazon, but they were too droopy and they looked, just looked tacky to me. So I ended up realizing that I have these branches all around my house from the fallen trees. And I felt like such a pioneer woman when I was picking up branches and I was living off the land. So yeah, so I ended up picking up all these branches, putting them in, and I did like a mixture of the real branches with the faux little plants that I got at Amazon. Just gave it a nice mixed texture. Branches. That's pioneer as I'm gonna get. So then I got this beautiful tall vase, Home Goods, and I wanted to play on size. I didn't want I like to play with sizes, so I wanted something tall, something medium, and something shorter, different textures, but still very modern and clean. So I got the tall one, and then I found this beautiful white one, which is very like textured and raw looking, at Home Goods as well. And that one was made in Portugal. And then I had this one, which I got at Home Goods. It's like medium size. So I kind of wanted to situate them so you're seeing all different types of textures and colors, but still very subtle. I was kind of playing off the green, and I got this beautiful, huge candle at Home Goods as well. Sometimes when we like that, sometimes when the fire is not lit, sometimes when the fireplace is not going, we just have that candle on. And this is a real wood burning fireplace, you guys. It's not gas, it's not electric, it is real wood, so it does require maintenance. We do clean it, and I cleaned it out before the video, and then I stacked some wood in there, so whenever we're ready, we can have a nice little fire, although today's gorgeous out, so we're not gonna do a fire today. All right, and moving on. Look how cute she is. Okay. Over here, we have one of the focal points of the living room is this beautiful slanted wall with the like triangular shaped windows. Originally, I had a small couch in here before I met my husband. And we had to, of course, upgrade since, you know, the body count grew. And so for this area, I didn't want to put too much furniture. I knew that I wanted a couch and 2 chairs and maybe a coffee table, but I didn't want to put too much furniture. I wanted to play on just the natural beauty, like you can see the sky and the trees. So I got these 2 accent chairs, and I shopped around for these. These are actually, they're at Wayfair, Walmart, and at Amazon. They're pretty pricey. So if I'll attach the link below. They were really pricey to get in black, and because I didn't want to spend about $500 on each chair, I searched around and I found the same exact chair on Walmart for about $350, and then I painted the wood black. So I'll attach the link below on how I did that. They're really pretty, very detailed, and I have some black and white cushions here. I'll show you the back. The back is absolutely beautiful on these chairs. You can see it's gorgeous. I wish the back wasn't hidden the way it is, but you can kind of see it still through the windows and also through the arms and through the legs of the chair. They're very comfortable. We rarely sit in them, of course, because we're always on the couch, but these chairs are absolutely beautiful, and they add a nice little touch of traditional to the living room. And I just like the black and the gray and the white with the slight touches of green. I didn't want too much color. I wanted it to feel very calming in here. So those are those. I'll put that link down below, and I also attach a video of how I painted the wood sections with black without getting it all over the fabric. And then we have the pillowcases that are covering some ugly pillowcases that came with the couch, and I just have the black and white checker with the cute little white pom-poms. Now over here, we have our beautiful console table. I searched high and low for something that I felt really went with like the theme I was going for. I wanted it to look kind of like it was built, very like raw and natural. So I found this beautiful one, I believe on Amazon or on Overstock. I'm not sure, but I'll link it down below. I love the room that it has. I wanted to be able to put things below, underneath. So I wanted it to look really pretty, but also be functional. So I'll go through each thing. So over here I have a little lamp. It's a small lamp, so I kind of place it on a little stand just to play with height. And this is it's not solid wood, so it was very easy to put together. I love that it has like these grommets, and it looks very natural and like raw and rustic. And I love that the bottom has that whole area just to have storage. It was so easy to put together, guys. You don't even need tools. It's not like solid real wood. It's pretty thin actually. And I was able to do it by myself and also even lift the entire thing by myself. So you can see the texture it has with the grommets. Then I have this candle here. Again, playing off in the green from Home Goods. I have this picture here of my husband and I. In the center, I got these 2 books from Home Goods as well. And this beautiful, like very modern scooped dish. And while I love when things look pretty, I also like things to be functional as much as possible. So we use this to keep the remote, and we only have 2. So it's a nice way to have to know where your remote controls are, but to put them away and to also keep to like that design aesthetic. Then over here we have a little box, which is like a beige color with a gold little knob, and again, functional. Whenever we need batteries for our remotes or anything, this is the battery box. Right over here we have a little candelabra with a real wax candle, but it's actually battery operated. And then over here we have this other vase that we got at Home Goods as well, and it just has like this fake pampas grass, which is a really nice color. I didn't want too much green, so I liked that was like a beige color. And underneath, my husband and I love to play games. We have like game nights where we have dinner and play games. This basket I got at Home Goods, and it was just a perfect size and extremely sturdy, and it fits like all of our games in here. We have like Scrabble, we have Love Lingo if you are married, or well, actually just if you're married, because they do have sexual questions, but it's questions about your family, about your future, yourself, your couple questions and sexual questions. So it's really nice to bond with your husband. Then we have like Connect 4, and we even bought Let's Get Deep, but we haven't got into that one yet because we want to finish Love Lingo first. I'll link that down below. And then right beside it, we have our huge giant Jenga, which is going to be great for the summertime. Then right over here, this box came with another friend. So this is the larger box of that box. And again, functional. So inside of this box, we have all of our fur baby necessities, like the brush, nail clippers, little doggy bags, and all that good stuff that we use for when we take the dogs out. Still very pretty, very clean, functional. Over here, this is purely for looks. It's the Live, Love, Laugh blank books that are stacked. I left the little string on them, and then I put a full little plant there. So that's the little console table area. I love this space. It's so beautiful and functional and very like modern farmhousey. Then up here I have 2 pieces of artwork that I purchased before I actually closed on my house, when I knew that, you know, it was time for me to get a house, and I knew that I was in the process of looking. These 2 pieces of artwork really spoke to me. And then I forgot to mention the Roman blinds, Roman shades. I didn't want too many curtains. I wanted to really play on the view. So I got these Roman blinds at Bed Bath & Body. I always get Bed Bath & Body mixed with Bed Bath & Beyond, Bath & Body Works. So I got the Roman shades at Bed Bath & Beyond. A little on the pricey side, but really great quality, really thick. No like strings or any attachments. You know, you just pull down like that. There's a handle right underneath, and then you pull it up again. And they're really thick, and they black out the light, and they're also insulated. So yeah, that's this section of the living room, and I absolutely love it. Then the rug here, I also had when I first moved in. My purchase was one of the first things. I think I got this at Wayfair. It's a really light, like gray colored, and this is when I wasn't sure what the rest of the living room was going to be like, but it's very neutral. And this really cute table here I got at Home Goods. It also has that rustic-y kind of vibe where like it looks like someone just built it, which goes well with the console table. It's a cute little round wooden table. Again, very light. Has like all that rustic detail. And then I just put 2 books on top that I also got at Home Goods, my little faux plants that I got at Amazon, which I'll link down below as well. I'm pretty much going to link everything down below with the exception of things that I got at Home Goods, because as you know, Home Goods is a hit or miss and every Home Goods is different. Now this couch, we had a really small couch before. I'll insert a picture now so you can see. I purchased this tiny little L-shaped couch when I was by myself, but even me and my dogs couldn't fit on it. And then of course I met my husband, and we both, this is one of our first big purchases, I think it was our second one. We went to Raymore and Flanagan and we got this beautiful, really nice big L-shaped couch where we all could fit. Him and I and the fur babies. So it's really comfortable. It's still kind of modern, goes with the color scheme of the living room, but like he can lay across there, I can lay across here, we can still be touching, the dogs can lay on the top the way Foxy's doing. It's really comfortable. It came with actually 2, 4, 6, 8 pillows, but these pillows I didn't like the pattern. So I covered them and I put them on the accent chairs, and then I used these other pillows. So it came with these pillows, black, like this really pretty branch one. And then of course I have my throw from Home Goods. And as you can see, the top of the couch is super comfortable. Foxy's enjoying it. Yeah, so this is it, you guys. When we first purchased this couch, we were like, wait a minute, it's kind of big for the living room, but it actually works. It's still not too much furniture when you think about it. It's literally just 1 couch, 2 chairs, a console table, and a coffee table. And I wanted to keep it as minimal as possible, but it's very cozy, very comfortable. And yeah, I love the living room now. The living room is definitely finished now. Large living room, it's not big. What it is that the ceilings are high, so it kind of gives it the appearance of feeling much larger than it is, which is why I love high ceilings. Low ceilings make me feel extremely claustrophobic. So that's definitely a plus. If you have a small space and you have high ceilings, play on those ceilings and use less furniture, and it'll definitely give it the appearance of being a lot larger than it actually is. I'm gonna go upstairs and show you guys the view from upstairs. There you go, you can see from up here. Very functional. And as you can see, it's not as big. You can see the size from here, that it's actually a pretty normal size living room. All right, you guys, that is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be sure to link everything down in the description box below. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if it was helpful to you, and if these are the types of videos you enjoy seeing, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I am going to actually be running out because our home office is in the works. My husband and I have our home office upstairs, so I'm really excited to finally start on that, and that video will be coming soon. But before that video comes, we're going to be making a video on who can build it fastest. We are competing because my husband swears that he can build furniture faster than me. Yeah, I know, me, like the master builder. I built everything in here with the exception of the couch. But anyway, so we have a competition going. So that video is gonna be coming soon. He's gonna build the L-shaped desk for the home office, and I'm gonna time him and record him, and then I'm gonna build it, and the goal is to beat each other's time. So that video is coming soon. Really excited about that. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, stay blessed, and until next time, ciao.